You know, the way he treated you when you were pregnant, the way he talked to you when you were pregnant, the way that the same people that has defended him in this know how he treated you while you were pregnant and how he was to you when you were pregnant, will always be something I will never understand.
Today, we have to talk about this situation involving Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, and Chef Mila because the internet is completely divided right now. Some people believe Chef Mila is finally exposing the truth, while other people think this is nothing more than bitterness, clout chasing, and old drama being recycled because Cardi B and Stefon Diggs were just recently seen looking very happy together. Now, if you have been online over the last couple of days, then you already know this situation exploded after Chef Mila got on social media and started making shocking allegations about how Stefon Diggs allegedly treated Cardi B during her pregnancy, during labor, and even after she gave birth. And the reason why this situation is getting so much attention is because this is not the first time Chef Mila has publicly accused Stefon Diggs of mistreating women. Y'all remember that entire legal situation between the two of them that turned into a complete internet circus? A lot of people followed that case closely, and many people came away from it questioning Chef Mila's credibility because there were moments during the trial where she appeared inconsistent and defensive under questioning. But now she's back, and this time she's bringing Cardi B into the conversation. And I'm not gonna lie, the timing of all of this has the internet side-eyeing everything. Because literally right after Cardi B was spotted with Stefon Diggs at his charity event for Mother's Day, looking happy, smiling, and comfortable around him, suddenly these allegations and stories start circulating all over again. So now social media is asking one big question: is Chef Mila genuinely trying to warn Cardi B and expose alleged toxic behavior? Or is this somebody who simply cannot move on and is trying to insert herself back into the conversation now that Stefon Diggs and Cardi B appear to be getting more serious? Because right now the internet is completely split down the middle. So let's get into everything.
You know, the way he treated you when you were pregnant, the way he talked to you when you were pregnant, the way that the same people that has defended him in this know how he treated you while you were pregnant and how he was to you when you were pregnant, will always be something I will never understand. The way he treated you in the delivery room, the way he treated you after the baby, the same person that abused you abused me. And our text messages show how he belittled you, how he spoke to you. I remember one particular night, and you know the night that I'm talking about. That night, it happened to you. That's not my story to tell. Once again, I apologize. And I hope one day you play some music. And that's all I have to say.
Now, for those of y'all who may not know the backstory, Chef Mila previously accused Stefon Diggs of putting his hands on her and emotionally mistreating her. The situation became very public very quickly and ended up going through the court system. But during that entire process, there were several moments that caused people online to question her story. Clips from the courtroom went viral because the defense attorneys were aggressively challenging her statements, her timeline, and even financial claims connected to the case. Now, a lot of viewers felt like she struggled to answer direct questions, and social media can be ruthless. The second people feel like your story has inconsistencies, they immediately start calling you a liar. So after the legal situation ended without Stefon Diggs being convicted, many people online basically wrote Chef Mila off completely. That's why these new allegations are not being automatically accepted by the public. People are now looking at everything through the lens of that previous court case. And honestly, that history is a major reason why the internet reaction is so chaotic right now. Because some people are saying, just because somebody wasn't found guilty doesn't automatically mean nothing happened. But then another group of people are saying, if somebody already damaged their credibility publicly, why should people believe new allegations without evidence? That's basically where the debate stands. Now, according to Chef Mila's recent statements online, she claimed that Stefon Diggs allegedly mistreated Cardi B while she was pregnant. She referenced alleged text messages and situations where she claims Cardi B was emotionally hurt, disrespected, and belittled. She even brought up the delivery room and implied that there were moments surrounding Cardi's childbirth experience that were upsetting. Now, immediately after she posted these statements, social media exploded because people started asking, how would Chef Mila even know what happened in private moments between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs? At that point, facts, assumptions, rumors, opinions, and emotional reactions all start blending together. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. Were these things Cardi allegedly told her directly? Was she personally present around these situations? Or is she making assumptions based on private conversations? Those are the questions people are asking. And to make things even messier, old rumors started resurfacing immediately. Some people began bringing up previous gossip from blogs and influencers claiming that Cardi B allegedly dealt with disrespect behind the scenes from Stefon Diggs. Then Selena Powell's old comments started getting reposted everywhere again. And y'all already know once the internet starts combining old rumors with new allegations, the story takes on a life of its own. Now, one thing people are paying very close attention to is Cardi B's response. What is air, should I say, her lack of response? Because everybody knows Cardi B is usually very outspoken. If there's a rumor she doesn't like, she normally addresses it. If somebody lies on her, she usually gets online and clears it up herself. And if she feels attacked, Cardi is known for threatening legal action or directly confronting people. So the fact that she hasn't publicly gone off yet has people wondering if she's choosing to ignore the situation intentionally. Some people think Cardi is staying quiet because she doesn't want to give attention to someone she may view as clout chasing. Others think the silence is strategic because responding could make the story even bigger. And then you have another group of people online saying, if the allegations were completely ridiculous, Cardi would have already shut them down. Now, personally, I think silence can mean many different things. Sometimes celebrities stay quiet because they're protecting their peace. Sometimes they stay quiet because lawyers advise them not to speak. And sometimes they stay quiet because they simply don't want to feed the blogs. But regardless, Cardi's silence has definitely added fuel to the online speculation. Now, social media has been going crazy over this. One side of the internet feels like Chef Mila is trying to expose alleged toxic behavior and warn Cardi B. But the other side feels like this situation is starting to look personal and obsessive. A lot of people online are saying, if Cardi B is still choosing to be around Stefon Diggs after all these rumors, then clearly she either doesn't believe the allegations or she's decided to move past whatever happened. Others feel like people need to stop assuming they know the full truth about celebrity relationships based on snippets online. And honestly, that's a valid point. Fans only see fragments. We don't see the full reality behind closed doors. People online often build entire narratives from social media clips, vague posts, anonymous sources, and rumors. And sometimes those narratives end up being completely wrong. At the same time, there are viewers who believe women should always feel comfortable speaking up about alleged mistreatment without automatically being dismissed. So this conversation has become way bigger than just gossip. People are debating credibility, abuse allegations, toxic relationships, celebrity culture, clout chasing, and public accountability all at once. But anyway, y'all, that's the tea for today. I want to know what y'all think about this entire situation. Do y'all think Chef Mila is genuinely trying to expose alleged toxic behavior? Or do y'all think this is becoming personal drama that should have stayed offline? And do you think Cardi B is going to eventually respond publicly, or will she continue ignoring everything? Drop your thoughts down below in the comments because I already know this conversation is about to get heated. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss another upload from Taspecterm West TV. And make sure you share this video because the internet is definitely going to be talking about this one for a while. Thank y'all for watching. Stay safe, stay respectful, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.